This is a short HTML course where you'll learn all the basics in one video. And guess what? You'll also get a certificate at the end. My name is Munib, and you're watching Free Code Camp. Let's dive right in. For getting started in coding, you will need a software where you can write your code. This kind of software is called a text editor or an IDE, short for Integrated Development Environment. Now, the best one out there for web development is VS Code. It's free, powerful, and super beginner-friendly. To download VS Code, just open your browser, type VS Code in Google, and hit download from the official website. It's literally as easy as downloading a game. And don't even try to tell me you've never downloaded a game from Google. When you open VS Code first time, the interface might look a bit plain at first. That's totally normal. To start working, you need to open a folder. Just go to the top menu, click on File, then select Open Folder. Once your folder is open, you'll notice two main options. Create a new file inside the folder. Create a new subfolder inside the selected folder. We're going to click the first option to create a new file. Now, name your file something like My First Website or anything you want. But if you're writing HTML code, make sure your file name ends with .html. For example, I'll name mine index.html. This is the standard name for the main page of a website. Now everything is set up. Now we start our HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is made up entirely of tags. A tag is a special keyword used to define elements on a web page. There are two main types of tags in HTML: self-closing, single tags, and paired tags. Depending on the kind of content, some HTML elements use self-closing tags, while others require paired tags. Now that you're familiar with HTML tags, let's create your first website. Open VS Code. Click on the file you created, type an exclamation mark, and hit Enter. Boom! You've just generated your basic HTML structure, also known as boilerplate code. In programming, boilerplate code is a pre-written template that gives you a head start. Like in C language, it's the include and main setup. Not all languages need boilerplate code, but in HTML, it helps you start building your web page quickly. Let's understand the boilerplate code we just generated. So this is the code we generated. At first, you notice doctype HTML. This line tells the browser that the document type is HTML5. It's called the doctype declaration, and it must be at the very top. Second is our HTML tag. Whole code must be wrapped in one HTML tag. Remember I told you that some tags are paired and some are single. Here you can see the HTML tag consists of two tags, one at the opening and second at the closing point. And the doctype declaration is done by a single tag. From now, things are going to be quite interesting. Now next, you are seeing two tags. One is our head tag and one is our body tag. Head tag contains all meta information about our web page. That information will not be visible on screen. And in the body section, we will write everything like our headings, paragraphs, and images and things you're going to write in this section will be visible on the main page. Now, before going to the next topic, you probably noticed this title tag. This is a paired tag. Whatever you write in this tag will be your website title. If you are wondering where the title displays on browser, let me show you. Here at the top, you will see a title. Now, if I change the title like My First Web Page, and then save and go to my website again, I will see that the title is changed. In case of YouTube, this is youtube.com, and Facebook, it is facebook.com. Now let's explore other tags. So this is the heading tag. It's used to define the heading of a web page. If you write this tag inside the body section and type something like Hello World in it, then save the file and open your website again, you'll see a heading appear on your web page. Now watch this. If I change the heading tag from H1 to H2, then reload the site, the heading becomes a bit smaller. Changing it to H3 makes it even smaller. This keeps going until H6. That means HTML has 6 heading levels. H1 is the biggest and H6 is the smallest. Besides headings, there's also something called a paragraph. To add a paragraph, you use the P tag. Whatever you write inside the paragraph tag will show up as regular text on your website. Let's build a simple website using just a heading and a paragraph. Here's the example I made. You can see a basic heading and a short paragraph. If you want to read it, just pause the video. Now what if I want to add an image to the web page? That's where the image tag comes in like a superhero. I already have an image saved in the same folder as my website. Inside the code, I'll add an img tag, and in it, I'll use the src attribute to tell the browser where to find the image. For example, if my image file is called image.png, I'll write img src equals image.png. Make sure to include the correct file extension like .png or .jpg, depending on your image type. And remember, the image must be in the same folder as your website. If it's not, you'll need to give the full path to the image. Now, when I reload the website, I can see the image has been successfully displayed. Since this website is about FreeCodeCamp, I also want to add a link to their official website. In web development, a clickable link is called a hyperlink, and we use the anchor tag to add a hyperlink. Inside the opening of anchor tag, you add the href attribute and set it to the link you want to open when the user clicks. For example, ahref equals https://www.freecodecamp.org. Then inside the tag, write the text you want people to click, like, go to FreeCodeCamp website. Now, if I go back to the site, I'll see the clickable text. When I click it, I'm redirected to FreeCodeCamp's website, just like we wanted. I hope you're following along. Please go and practice what you've learned so far. Now let's add a video to our website. This process is pretty similar to adding an image. As you can see, I've saved a video file inside the same folder where my index.html is located. To display a video on your website, you'll use the video tag. Here's the basic code. Let's break it down. Video is the tag in HTML. src tells the browser where the video file is. It should be in the same folder as your HTML file. Controls is an attribute that shows the play, pause, volume, and full screen buttons. If you remove the controls attribute, you won't be able to play the video. It will just sit there like an image, no interaction at all. You'll also see other attributes like autoplay, loop, muted. Go ahead and try adding these attributes. Experimenting is the best way to learn. Remember, practice makes man perfect. Also, women. Now let's talk about lists. To display a list in HTML, you've got two options: ordered list, unordered list. Difference is same as name tell you. Here is the example of an ordered list. Here, OL stand for order list and LI stand for list item. Just replace OL with UL list become unordered. Again, go and practice what you just learned. There are over 100 HTML tags to learn, and to help you with that, I've created a website where you can read, practice, and explore all the tags in one place. The link is in the description below. Before ending this video, I want to tell you one more thing. Once you complete your HTML learning, just visit this website, take the HTML test, and earn your certificate. Don't worry, it's my own website, and the test is based on MCQs. It's a great way to check your skills and get certified for free.